And even though our Prophet is connected to all the Prophets, because his message was the same as the message of all the Prophets, even though that's the case, there is a special connection between our Prophet and who? Ibrahim alayhi salam. There's a very powerful, extra special connection. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Muslims tend to find themselves gravitating towards similar kinds of reminders and content around certain times of the year. So Ramadan comes along and we get in the habit of getting in the zone for Ramadan by listening to reminders about the merits of Ramadan, the spirit of Ramadan, and getting ready for Ramadan, getting prepared for Ramadan, etc., etc. And now Hajj season is coming upon us, and we're going to hear a lot of things about, the history of Hajj and the merits of Hajj, and the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam. And I think that's actually very effective, because those are opportunities for us to be reminded of Allah in very specific kinds of ways. But one of the things I was thinking about, particularly with the coming of Hajj and Ibrahim alayhi salam, is that there are some key aspects of the life of Ibrahim alayhi salam and some key wisdoms that we're supposed to take from Ibrahim alayhi salam, that even though we take inspiration from him and we hear about him all the time, it seems to me that in my life and yours, and just generally as a culture of Muslims, some of those key lessons are really not taken to heart, and they're almost lost. Even though we're celebrating Ibrahim alayhi salam, it's like we're celebrating a very limited view of Ibrahim alayhi salam, and we need to take a better look at who he was and what he represented alayhi salam, and how he impacted the entire mission of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then we have to realize the choices that he made in his life, who do they affect? They affect us. Even if you learned nothing about Ibrahim alayhi salam ever, you're still affected by the choices that he made. And I think it's particularly important for our children to be exposed to a holistic view of Ibrahim alayhi salam. So I put a program together not too long ago in Houston, entitled Things Everyone Should Know About Ibrahim, what everyone should know about Ibrahim alayhi salam, and a bunch of kids attended. I really wanted kids to be engaged in this program because I want a generational change when it comes to our attitudes towards Ibrahim alayhi salam. So I'm glad that this Hajj season we're going to be releasing this video series, and I'm hoping that through it, some of the things that I think are plaguing, forget non-Muslims, some of the diseases that are plaguing Muslim society can be addressed. I believe if millions of children around the world and young people around the world were exposed to some of these ideas and they really took them to heart, I think it would mean a generational shift. Everyone does it. When you use everyone does it as an answer, then you're not like Ibrahim alayhi salam, you're like everyone else. We are the followers of Ibrahim alayhi salam. His choices, I told you yesterday, his choices affect our choices. His way of thinking needs to become our way of thinking. So I'm hoping that you benefit from that and share the word about it, inshallah. And take it to heart and use it as an opportunity to have meaningful discussions with your family, especially your young ones. And you'll find something I didn't mention in my series, you'll find that the early Ibrahim alayhi salam is one that's always asking questions and is inquisitive and is investigating. And the old Ibrahim alayhi salam is an absolute surrender. Just instructions given to him and he just follows what he's been told. Even Allah describes, إِذْ قَالَ لَهُ رَبُّهُ أَسْلِمْ قَالَ أَسْلَمْتُ لِرَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. Whenever his master said to him, surrender, give yourself up, devote yourself, he said, I devote myself, I give myself up. So we have to see that contrast. How does that happen? And why would Allah describe these two themes and what the connection between them is? So I hope you enjoy the series, and I hope you'll join us for it. And again, I hope you'll spread the word. And most importantly, I hope you and I are able to internalize the wisdom from the life of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Visit bayyinah.com/Know Abraham to grab our fun companion workbook so the kids and the whole family can interactively engage with this 10-episode Dhul Hijjah series.
I don't want to pray, Dad.
You gonna go to Jahannam?
No.
Then pray.
Okay. Okay, fine.